In this video, we're gonna go over what would make the already best minivan in the world even better and talk about some possible changes for the 2025 or 2026 Toyota Sienna, whether we're gonna have a redesign or not. And we're gonna go over some of the key elements that make this minivan so incredibly special and talk about some of the options that we hope to have or see for 2025 or 2026. Now in this video, we are showcasing the beautiful Sport XSE 2024 Sienna Hybrid. This is the non-technology package. You can get it in the technology package with the all-wheel drive only, which gives you some additional features like a drop-down rear DVD entertainment system. That package, technology package, was dropped for 2024 with the XSE front-wheel drive, but there are some similarities that have recently changed between the two models. For example, they now both share the same style alloy wheel. So previously, the all-wheel drive XSE, like this one, used to have a chrome finished alloy wheel, but I think Toyota did a fantastic job with listening to its consumers because everybody loved the black look for the alloy wheels, especially on these XSEs, because you've got a lot of piano black accents as well throughout the vehicle. So Toyota did do away with those chrome style or chrome finished alloy wheels. The size of the alloy wheel stayed the same. So when you go with the all-wheel drive, you've got the 18-inch. When you go with the front-wheel drive, you've got the 20-inch. And to add to this sporty look, there is a sport functionality to it as well. It does come with the sport tune suspension when you go with the XSE front wheel and all-wheel drive. So the XSEs will handle differently than your LE Sienna or even your limited Sienna Hybrid. If you didn't already know, in terms of configuration, the Toyota Sienna comes only in a 7-passenger configuration once you're going with the XSE models and the limited models. I think it would be not a bad idea to offer something sporty like the XSE in an 8-passenger configuration, perhaps maybe the front wheel drive only or the all-wheel drive only. A lot of consumers love the look of the XSE, but they're stranded because they need an 8-passenger configuration. When talking about the Toyota Sienna on an interior perspective, there really isn't much you can nitpick at or request. But if I'm missing something, let me know in the comments below. I think the fit and finish and the overall arrangement of storage is absolutely fantastic on the Toyota Sienna Hybrid. Another feature that I think customers and viewers would love to see on the Sienna Hybrid is pertaining to these side mirrors. So the Toyota Sienna obviously is quite a wide vehicle. It's a family vehicle, holds a lot of cargo, a lot of seating capacity, so it's quite wide. It would be nice to have the option to have power folding mirrors on models other than the limited grade only. So currently, if you want power folding mirrors on your Sienna Hybrid, you've got to go with the limited grade. It'd be nice to see options like that available on at least the XSE grade. With the Sienna Limited, you'd have some additional functions and controls right around here pertaining to the mirrors being power folding and power tilting as well. Another option that would be cool to have, I believe our Siennas used to have this in the previous generation, and that's pertaining to this back window. On some of the models, you were able to actually open it, whether it would be manually or by power, just to kind of let some extra circulation feed through the back of the minivan. That would be a cool option to have for these Toyota Sienna Hybrids for 2025 or 2026. I know we've heard a lot of consumers and viewers asking, does that back window open? Well, it doesn't open, but maybe in the future it will. All right, please don't take this video the wrong way at all. The Toyota Sienna is definitely the best minivan on the market because it has Toyota's very dependable and very reliable hybrid powertrain system. As a matter of fact, the Sienna only comes in hybrid, if you didn't already know. And it comes in a variety of packages and trims to choose from. You can get them in the XSE, which gives you a sport suspension. You can get them in a front wheel drive, an all-wheel drive, a limited, with DVD player, with folding mirror, without DVD player. You can get them with cloth, Softex, you name it, so many different variations. So we definitely don't want to see too much of that really go away and change for 2025, 2026, and so on. One thing we may want to see happen for sure is the overall availability of these Toyota Siennas. It is very hard for Toyota to keep up with this demand of this particular product. The demand on the Siennas is through the roof, and we're trying to catch up, and I think we've caught up a little bit, but you still might find yourself waiting some time for a Toyota Sienna Hybrid. So when the Sienna Hybrid first got reintroduced as a hybrid only new generation for 2021, we saw some really cool packages come to us. We saw XLE models and an all-wheel drive, a front-wheel drive. We saw limited models available in an all-wheel drive, front-wheel drive. And then as Toyota kind of understood where the market was for these Siennas, we saw some models go away. For example, the limited model front-wheel drive is not available to order for 2024 or 2025, I guess, for the Sienna Hybrid. The XLE grade is only available in a front-wheel drive. The LE model, which is the standard starting model, is available in an LE all-wheel drive and an LE front-wheel drive. But although I agree with pretty much all of the changes Toyota has made for the Sienna model configuration, I've got to say the XLE all-wheel drive, it would be nice to get that model back as an option. That's the first package that steps you up and away from the entry-level LE models, and it kind of is a little bit unfortunate that you're only available or only able to get the XLE in a front-wheel drive. So if you want Softex, but you want an all-wheel drive, you're kind of forced to go to the XSE model. So it'd be nice to get the XLE back in a front-wheel drive and an all-wheel drive for 2025 or whenever the redesign happens. Let me know what you think about that in the comments below. All right, so zooming out a little bit for the interior here on this 2024 Toyota Sienna XSE. I'm actually going to not zoom out because it's distorting the image a little bit, but what do we want to see change or happen for 2025 or even 2026? What do we not want to see happen or change? Let's get started. Okay, so here's what we don't want to see happen. We don't want to see any changes with regards to the overall size and space that we have in this Sienna interior. And when I'm talking interior, I'm talking about front, rear. We don't want to see any of that go away. Look at those massive cup holders you've got with a little phone holder right there. You've got two more cup holders here. You've got some massive storage compartment right in the middle here with the USBs. You've got more USBs just behind you here with a little bag holder that reads Sienna just north of the bag holder. But what we do want to see happen is we do want to have some kind of updates pertaining to the multimedia system. Now, what I'm referring to is the new latest multimedia system, which features wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, cloud-based navigation capabilities, and more. Right now, currently, to get your Apple CarPlay or Android Auto on your screen, you do have to plug in via this little USB here. Otherwise, you won't have access to your CarPlay or to your multimedia that's streaming from your phone. You'd have to go through that USB to get your Apple CarPlay. And I think what we want to see also is a little bit of a change in the design and layout of this multimedia screen itself. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Now, hopefully we're not asking for too much, but when the Toyota Sienna gets redesigned, potentially in 2026 or even 2025, or whenever that date is, we do want to see a little bit of a larger multi-information display system here. So currently, I just zoomed in, I'll zoom out. So currently, this multi-information display system is one of the smallest. This is same to the multi-information display system that's available on the current generation Toyota 4Runner, not the 2025. It's quite small. We want to see something a little bit larger. And this is the case with the XSE, the Limited. It doesn't matter what package you go with, that is the information display you're going to get. So we want to see potentially a larger multi-information display, potentially a 12.3-inch digital screen that gives you everything digital in terms of your speedometer and odometer cluster. Right here, you've got the layout as so. We can keep that the same. So you've got your power band indicator to let you know when you're into charge, eco, or when you're in power, mainly using your combustion engine. And then over to the right, we've got your speedometer. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video and review on the lovely 2024 Sienna. Specifically, this one was the XSE grade. If you agree with any of these potential changes or wishes to come for 2025 or 2026, smash a thumbs up on this video, subscribe, and let me know in the comments below. We'll catch you in the next video, guys. Take care.